The following is a Fox 30 UPN2 Community Spotlight.
Ever since I visited my grandmother when I was a child, starting at 5 years old, I smelled oil paint from the garret. There was a renter upstairs who was a painter, and I wanted to paint. I smelled it and loved it, and I've been painting ever since. I think that I'm basically a pretty sensual person, and all the senses are alerted and awakened when I'm actually putting brush to paper. The tactile sense of feeling the bristles against the paper or canvas, the texture of the paint, the smell of the paint, feel of it. Okay? In addition to the tactile sense of the paint, the visual, of course, turns me on, especially the saturation of intense color. I'm drawn to bright colors, and I like the contrast of something very pale against something very saturated and intense. If everything's going from my aesthetic expression, I would say that I get into my right brain and I'm in my own private little world. I often call my paintings windows on the wall, and people are not allowed to be in the paintings. They're just for me. And then I like to share them with anybody who enjoys them. Okay, I'm quite drawn to landscape or still life, mainly because I like to have the contrast between the organic and the inorganic. Color in nature is stunning to me, but especially when the light changes. That's what attracts me to nature as far as that aspect. And so what I like to do is to punch up the color. Art's my life. If somebody asks me who I am, I inevitably will say I'm an artist before anything else.
Paradise Pit Printing, J.M. Smuckers, and R.W. Knutson proudly support the creative spirit.